Here we are at Wainui, one of my favourite places to fly. Look at it, it's beautiful. Nice conditions. Alex has just launched his light scratcho, so he's just going to test out the conditions. I'll walk over and have a look, get out of the wind, see what he thinks. Because if it is a little off direction, we can always just head down the road. Scratcher looks pretty smooth on the back actually for Alex. Jono just flew his B and he said it was a little rough on the back, a little bit of movement. It's a little there, a little wobble as it's coming up. So it's just, yeah, down there. So Scratcho has always been a fabulous DS Akaroa machine. Really nice. With a rudder you can flick around Ninja Star pretty easy. Alex does that a lot with this plane. Not as pristine as it once would, but in the air you cannot tell, it still looks as good as new. That's high, a bit rough there. Let's move along. There you go. Flat spin, inverted, nice recovery, as it usually does. Alex's signature moves, he loves doing that with this Scratcho. I've seen it many times, particularly in when we're at Weldon. The subsequent last NZ DS Fest. Likes to test the air with this plane. Flight, easy to land, but still can handle pretty big wind. Not that it's huge, I'd say it's maybe 20 mile an hour, maybe 20, 25 right now. A bit of wind on the back where I'm standing, but I'm not in the wind zone. Alright, I'll go and set up some planes and we'll come back with some more action in a moment. It's Roger flying his RPM. This is the lighter one. To realise he had wrong fuse on wrong wing and tailplane because he got 2 RPMs. First flight, which landed fine. Nope, it's going great. It's doing about 168 is the best. Quite long than 160s, are very consistent. 168! Jono just asking what the speed was. 56. Punching out to do a reverse one. Ah, Wainui, I've missed you. I love this spot. Beautiful blue water on both sides. Land's End almost down here at the Banks Peninsula. Hard to film and gun at the same time. 51, low, 156, 52. It's going great. Ah, Kevy, you'd be proud seeing these RPMs fly in beautiful sunny Wainui, New Zealand. These don't make a good sound. A little bit of rough stuff down the, you can feel the wind on me right now. So Alex is out with the light synergy. There you go. flying his light synergy here. I'm just started the camera.
53.
Got a 176 on the gun before.
173.
There's a bit of a rotor coming up from the bottom turn there, but it looks okay just at the minute, but there's a little bit there.
177. 171. 179.
There you go.
173.
79's the best.
184.
There we go. 184 is building.
184.
Nice tight circuits. Little
180.
nice smile on the wings. Oh, that was a little
182.
tight pull there.
75.
Yeah. Let's just change his rates. Just a little reset, and he'll be back into it. So we built it up.
61. 73. 76. 81. 77. 79. 79. 186. 184. 181. 176. 73. Consistent, Alex.
You get that smooth air coming up the back, you get the slightly more speed. It's a little bit rough there, losing a bit to drag and corrections and the like.
165.
It's hard when Alex flies to know if it's rough because you can't immediately detect through his flying whether it really is rough. Sometimes when he has to do a correction, but sometimes shudder there and the tips go through the shear. Looking pretty good.
75. 181. 174. Woohoo! 177. 181.
There you go, 180s again.
181.
Good wing bend.
187.
There you go.
179. 178. 180. 182.
We're making a good warmth there. It's coming a bit closer to us. He's landing. And he's down. Jono is out with the chubby. Yep, right through there. I'll let Jono get it sorted and then we'll... No, you're all good. You can drop in, Jono. Lining up for it. So Jono had a quick flight with this before, but he needed to change some rates. Let him get it in the back. Here he comes. around the cracked waxer, which is the Christchurch plane for Scotty. It's had a few little incidents in its life. It's had it for quite a while, like at least 5 years. This one, and flown it every day. The fest so far. This is his first flight today. After going to work this morning. Get down, he says. Falling down the hill, as is Scotty. Falling out of the sky. Oh, made it back. Nice. Scotty coming in for landing after his flight. What's up? Parked up the top here. You just come down on the flaps. Nice. Beautiful. Come on, Scotty. Jono trying to land Scratcho. He's got flaps on.
Oh, you behind the truck. Yeah, we've got you fucked up.
Scotty's flying the K2. There's kinetic of the fest. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the harbour, Jono. I'm not looking at your plane.
No, that's
It's very scenic here at Wainui. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, too far back.
A little bit, but oh, it worked. That was good. Nice and soft, like the grass is like chest height.
Yeah. Don't go any further. Don't go that
Yeah.
far back.
Okay, yeah.
And you'll be. Otherwise, you might run the rest of the falling through the chair and get his hands into the road.
Key to
Okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah, it's pretty good there. And you can tell when you think, oh, that's not hot. Then it's like waist high grass.
Yeah. For a while, the K2 has he?
Not doing too bad, for a while, and then I maybe once or twice last year.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe twice.
Yeah. Scotty's been a busy man, running a business, changing the world. Well, New Zealand. Yep. And a broken down car. He's got a few issues that he's had to sort, so good he can get out here, find the time, and hang out with us because we love Spoonie.
Harder! That's really gonna help.
Get down. Get down.
Get down! Yeah!
We love it! You know what's good for you. Gotta get it down. That's the trick. It takes a little bit of Dutch courage just to get it to push it down below the track. But once you do and you can get it, it's a little bit smoother down there than being up at that height where Scotty's flying right now. But he'll inch it down little by little. You don't want to smash it down in there and end up in the backside of the hill. So take your time. All day. Still early.
Just kind of
quite 200
I
wind.
can run quite low rates. You're doing this big massive
Forecast is kind of
Scotty, warmed up with the K2M now. What's the best speed, Alex?
195.
Okay.
Forecast I'm looking at to get done. Forecast is showing that now this afternoon to drop back. Slightly better direction.
Close. Did not feel the jet wash though. Turn and burn, Scotty. Get it down.
Now that's downwash, the clouds have moved another 100.
Do you know what he got?
195. Not even in the frame. I can't even see the plane. There it is. K2. A little bit tricky to land though. They don't like flying slow, K2s, at all. Even the lights, and they need a bit of speed. Roger, flying the Opus VTOL. Flying beautifully actually. Scotty's got the DS tunes running on the boombox. Reminds me of Weldon. Yeah. Don't need any commentary when you've got good tunes in the background. Nice smooth flying. The roughness from before has seemed to disappear. The directions may be 5 degrees better, not bang on, but dropped a few miles an hour in wind speed. Quite the energy it had, but the roughness is gone, so it's a lot less stress, which is nice. I'm hoping we might get a couple more knots of breeze a little bit later in the afternoon as the sun moves over a little. DS tunes on the beatbox on the rock. We've got a Opus coming in for landing. Yep. Oh. It's probably not too bad. John's going to fly the Pike World Record to the F3B plane. Pretty light, but pretty classy for an old school F3B. Roger was getting 165 many times in his flight with that Opus. A bit of wind just here coming down the track, so let's see how Johnny goes. I'm hoping he might get about 140, 150. It is a very light big F3B plane. Roger with the Opus looks all good. World record's out. Scotty's up there with his giz. Very familiar, that gizmo. That was a great flight, Roger.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You look like you were really enjoying that. You were so in sync with it.
It's like glass. You just pull it, end of the stick, end of the stick, end of the stick, and it just circles.
Yeah.
Smooth.
That was the perfect plane for these conditions. Like, absolutely. And you were worried about that this morning.
Oh, well, that's
We all thought there was going to be a little bit more wind out here because in Christchurch it was blowing 30. It's probably only blowing maybe 15 to 20 out here at the moment. But no, that was really nice. Like so many reads at 165. Like even just from the car, 165, 165 all day long.
Yeah, good stuff.
Jono's getting around pretty nicely and cleanly with the pike. Sounding good. Very tidy. Go, Jono. You've got a nice long wingspan plane. It's quite often easier to be able to see the angle in the wings and make those little corrections to get on track versus a little thing like the Weebee that Jono was flying previous to this. It's tiny, twitchy. This is very stable. You can see what it's doing. Well-behaved plane. It's a bit of an old school design, the Pike WR. But still, it does what it should. On the backside, very predictable. Jono's doing 130s. That's all he's doing. Nothing less, nothing more. 130 all day long. It's coming through now. It's just gusted up.
Doesn't sound
No.
Go tight. I think that's
Well, that was a good one. Nice walk. Down. There you go. Yep. Top speed.
oh.
It's so easy to get distracted by the view out here. Magic pan around. So see it's water on that side, on the front side and the back side. It's great Southern Ocean down there. What's it called, Jono?
A Whistler. It's
Whistler.
a warm liner. took the I built up the front of it with Polonia. Ooh,
Yeah. I'm sure. Quite different wing loadings between these two, and levels of slickness and efficiency. It's rather noisy for a gizmo, this one.
That's a hole in the wing. Got a massive hole. Just put tape over it.
Yes, it does. It's just got tape over the holes. It's got to hit a tree once when I was here. Not at Wainui, it was at Cass, wasn't it?
Yeah, the gizmo.
The gizmo tree. I think Alex's response to that was, don't fly nice things at Cass. Try not to.
Ah, bloody hell.
The Whistler's going okay now. Trying to catch up with the gizmo.
I don't want to smash it. This is my version 1.
Version 1 gizmo, piloted by Jono. Wainui about 4 in the afternoon. They certainly cut through the rough stuff pretty well, even for the older one. They're pretty stable.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Sadly, my heavy one, the receiver seems to have done.
You're just saying, yeah.
I wonder if I could just shove another receiver. Oh, it's gone off on the back.
Roger out here with this T2 turbine 2 meter. Very pretty.
He's dying to try that on.
Yeah. Oh, can't keep up, falling over.
It's all yours, Rod.
Jono is out the front.
Oh, I'm gonna get back.
Roger is inverted. Not so much now. Yeah. Roger getting some laps in with the turbine. Sun's a bit of a problem at this time of day. It's just fly through the sun. You can see it as it's coming up. You see a bit of a like it's up there. That's pretty close to the sun. Yeah. Really want to be doing. Trying to find laps where you can maybe push it away a little bit to keep your angle of view to the plane. It's a lower angle, looking up as much. It's funny, like, because it's a little rough on the back, it wants to spit you up. Sometimes if you don't get low enough, diving down into the bottom turn. Which is tricky when it's